Hey, my name is Dan, and welcome to class. We're gonna start out in a forward fold. So bring the feet up to the top of your mat, about hip width distance or maybe a little bit wider. Keep a soft bend in your knees, and just let the upper body hang down towards the floor. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow, ragdoll pose. Sway a little bit from side to side. Feeling all the energy of your day, whatever it is you did, no longer really matter. Now that you're in this fold, you can let go of everything, all the thoughts, good or bad, and just start to concentrate on your breath, finding deeper inhales, filling up the low back, and then the exhales, letting the arms and the head be heavier. Release the elbows, bring the arms down to the floor. Slow the sway down from side to side, keeping the left fingertips on your mat. Bend the left leg, and then take the right arm up towards the sky. Looking towards that right hand, big stretch through right side body. Good, and then just switching, bring the right hand down to your mat, bending into the right leg, left hand lifts up, overhead, look towards the hand, and then bring the left hand back down to the floor. We're gonna warm our hips up by taking the hands up the shins and then extending the heart forward into our halfway lift. Right, so really long in this low back, feeling like if you have an arch there, I want you to draw the tailbone back, crown of the head forward, and then bring the hands off of the shins for a second, keeping a soft bend in the knees, holding here for 3 and 2. On 1, fold back down. Take the hands, fingertips together, hands to the back side of your head, and then squeeze the elbows in towards the knees. Find a little stretch all through the back side body. Release the hands down to the floor. Fingertips come back to the shins. I want you to extend the upper body out halfway, lift. Remember that soft bend in the knees, feeling the backs of your legs, those hamstring muscles start to talk to you. And then take the hands off the floor. Stay here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, the head falls down. Interlace the fingers together, back side of the head, squeeze the elbows in towards the legs. And forward fold. Slowly roll the body all the way up to stand. Take the arms overhead high, full reach, look up towards those hands. Palms pressed together, draw the hands into heart center. Inhale the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold, step the left foot back. Bend the left leg, dropping the knee down. Untuck the toes, arms to the sky. And then take the hands to the top of the right thigh, interlace the fingers together. And I want you to feel the push into the top of the leg so you're pushing the heart away from the right knee. Sinking the hips forward and down together into space. Stay here for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale the arms back up to the sky. Big breath in. Take the hands, surround the right foot. Keep the left hand on the mat. Inhale, the right arm opens up, looking towards the right hand. Right hand will come down, square the shoulders forward, half split, slide the hips back, staying on the left knee. Flex the right toes to the sky, ground the right heel to the mat. Good, and then bend the right leg, plant the right foot, tuck the left toes under, picking the left knee up. Step the foot forward next to the right foot and fold over your legs. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Take the arms overhead, reach tall, palms press top, hands into heart center. Walk your feet together, big toes touch. Chair pose, arms reach overhead high, and then we're gonna sit the seat back like you're reaching for a seat, pressing the shins forward, sliding the hip bones back, and taking the arms overhead high. Working in the legs, in the core. Stay for 3 and 2. On 1, straighten the legs and fold out of it. Inhale is our halfway lift, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back, drop the right knee down, untuck the back toes, reach both arms up to the sky. Big inhale. Good, and then take the hands to the front thigh, interlace the fingers together, press into that leg so the heart lifts away from the knee, and then the hips fall forward and down. Big stretch through that whole front of the right side. Number 2. Good, and 1. Inhale the arms back up, overhead. The hands surround the left foot. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm opens up, overhead, look towards the hand. Drop the left hand down, surrounding the left leg, slide the hips back, half splits. Flex the left foot, lean the chest forward, reach towards the toes. Good, bend back into your left leg, plant the left foot down, tuck the right toes under, pick the knee up, and then step to the front of your space to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Take the arms overhead high. Palms press, hands to heart center. Walk the feet back together, arms overhead, chair pose. Squat the body low. Squeeze the low rib cage in towards the spine. And then draw the elbows forward, lift the arms up. Go a little bit lower. Inhale, rise, arms reach overhead tall. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. As you fold, step the left foot back, bend the right leg, drop the left knee down. Inhale the arms high. Take the hands top side of the right thigh, interlace the fingers together. Stay here for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale the arms back overhead. Surround the right foot, left hand stays, right arm reaches overhead. Right hand down to the mat, slide the hips back, half splits. We're gonna add in a little bit here, balancing, bend the right leg, plant the right foot down. You can take the fingertips forward in front of the right foot and then tuck the left toes under. Use the strength of that right leg to extend the left leg back towards the back wall. The fingertips come up off the floor, hands to heart center. Stay for 3. You're doing awesome. 2, and on 1, bend the right leg, take the left foot next to the right foot, chair pose. Strong transition, nice work. Inhale the arms high, straighten the legs, and exhale, fold. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the left leg, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down, arms lift overhead. Take the hands top of the left thigh, interlace the fingers together, press into that left thigh, and then sink the hips forward and down. That's 2 and 1. Inhale the arms back to the sky, reach overhead tall. Surround the left foot, right hand stays on the mat, left hand opens up. Bring the left hand down, slide the hips back, flex the left foot, half splits. Bend the left leg, walk the hands forward, planting the left foot. Remember the fingertips forward in front of the bent left leg, tuck the back toes under, start to strengthen that left leg and float the right leg off the floor. The hands start to come in towards the chest. Flex the back foot, doing so great for 2 And 1, bend the left leg, step the right foot next to the left foot, arms to the sky, chair pose. Inhale, rise up, straighten the legs, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew, nice work, y'all. Shake your legs out for a second. Take a little break. And then we'll do that one more time. So bring the feet back together. Inhale, reaches the arms overhead high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. As you fold, step the left foot back, bend the right leg, drop the left knee down, untuck the toes. We'll just take the arms overhead, and instead of bringing the hands to the front thigh, cactus the arms wide so they're like field goal posts, right? Drawing the hands back, inhale the arms up to the sky, surround the right foot, left hand stays, right arm opens. Take the right hand down to the mat, slide the hips back, Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Flex the right foot. Good, now bend the right leg, plant the right foot. Remember this motion from the first time you took it, fingertips in front of the leg, tuck the back toes under, start to slide the weight forward into the right leg, floating the left leg off. And then when you're ready, bring the hands into heart center for 3 and 2. On 1, bend the right leg, place the left foot next to the right, arms to the sky, chair pose. Adding on, we're gonna bring the palms together up top and twist towards the right side wall. Left tricep comes outside the right thigh. And then everyone look down at your knees. Notice that that left knee wants to scooch its way forward. And we'll work on pressing into the right shin and then squatting the left butt cheek down towards the floor. Good, inhale back through center, rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, fold. Good work, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back. Last time through this flow, right knee comes down, untuck the back toes, reach the arms up to the sky. Remember, we're gonna field goal post the arms now. So opening across the chest. Inhale the arms back overhead, surround the left foot. Right hand plants on the ground, left arm opens up. Left hand comes down to the floor. Half split, slide the hips back, flex the left heel. Bend the left leg forward, plant the left foot, fingertips out in front of the foot, tuck the right toes under, start to lean into the left leg, pick the right foot up off the ground. And then when you're ready, take the hands into the heart, stay for 3, stay for 2. Bend the left leg, pull the right knee in towards the chest, and then plant the right foot down, arms to the sky. Utkatasana, chair pose. Palms come together up top, twisting towards the left. Now the right tricep hooks the left leg. Look down at the knees. Make sure that the knees are in line with one another. The top of your head is reaching forward. Good, inhale back through center all the way up to stand. Reach the arms overhead and then hands to heart center. Take the arms next to side body. Take the feet wide, shake the legs out a little bit. We're gonna work on some balance poses. First 2 with our legs, and then we'll play around with 1 with our arms. So first is our tree pose. The right foot is your base, left foot on the ankle, toes in the ground, maybe the calf, or maybe you skip over the knee joint and bring it up to the inner thigh. Hands to heart center. Find 1 point on the ground in front of you that's not moving and focus on that point. Good, staying here a little bit longer, take the arms next to side body. Bring the left knee forward and take the left foot off of the right leg. Remember, a little bend in that right knee. Flex the left foot for balance. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the left foot down. Nice work. Shake the right leg out. The left foot is our base. Right foot to the ankle, calf, or all the way up to the inner thigh. And then hands to heart center. And just always remembering that one side will feel different than the other, that one day will always be different from the one before, and that it's okay to find challenge in different things, right? For me, my hips are pretty tight. And so it's difficult for me on my right side to open my tree pose up the same way that I can on my left. And that's just something about me that I have to just accept and love. We'll take the right knee forward, arms next to side body, take the right foot off the left leg and pull the knee in towards the chest. And once you can find that acceptance, that love in who you are, right, it'll just help you to think less about what you can't do. Like, I can't play basketball. No big deal, right? I loved lacrosse. Find who you are. Place the right foot down on the mat. Nice work, y'all. Shake the left leg out. We're gonna come back into a chair pose. So bring the toes together, big toes touch. Take the arms up to the sky, sink the hips low. An inward chair pose, we're gonna work on eagle. So the right arm's coming forward in front of the chest. The left arm is gonna wrap under the right arm and around. Maybe you can get the full bind with the arms. Maybe that's not quite happening. It's hard to get there, so you're just gonna hug the shoulders, hug yourself. Place weight into the right foot now. Start to lift up onto the left toes, and then feel the left leg come up and over a bent right leg. That's the full bind. If you need a little bit of modification here, you can place those left toes down on the ground and you don't have to bend so low into the legs, and that's okay. Accepting who you are, loving who you are, right? And you'll notice there's a lot of yogis that you'll see and they can get a full bind with their legs, but again, the way my hips are, that's just not happening with me, and that is okay. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna unwind the legs, unwind the arms, place the left foot down, reach the hands overhead high, and draw the hands to heart center. Walk your feet back together. If they spread apart, take the arms overhead and then sink your hips low. Pressing weight into the left leg. Right leg is going to come up and over. Left arm 90 degrees, right arm under and around. Maybe the full bind of the arms, or maybe the hands hug the shoulders. Again, sometimes one side will be different. One side you'll be able to get a little bit more of a bind of the arms than you did the other. And it's just kind of cool to notice those differences in the body. So this eagle pose is both challenging our balance on this left leg, but it's also helping us to open up the upper back by trying to lift the shoulders up in line with the hips, lift the elbows a little bit higher. Stay here for 2. And 1, unwind. Really good job. Right foot comes down, inhale the arms to the sky, and then exhale the hands to heart center. Shake the legs out, shake the arms out. All right, ready? We're gonna learn how to balance on our arms now, or at least start getting into where you can build strength to do it a little bit more each time, a little bit stronger each time. So we're gonna start with our feet hip width distance apart. Toes are forward. And what I want you to do is lift up onto the toes, lift the heels, and then bend the legs, squat the butt down. All right, so we're in our squat. Placing the hands down on the mat, so the fingertips, the index fingers, those pointer fingers, are forward. Spread your fingers wide. All right, and so the hands are about shoulder width distance, maybe even a little bit wider. And then you're gonna find a spot on your mat in front of the hands at the center, and that's the spot, like you do in the tree pose and eagle, that you're gonna focus on as you start to lean the weight forward into your arms. So this is called Bakasana, crow pose. So our hands are down on the mat. We have this bend in our legs. The elbows are inside of the knees. And we're gonna start with bent arms. Focusing on that point that's right in front of your hands, I want you to start to lean the body forward, feeling the knees squeeze into the arms. So the shoulders come forward. Maybe you stay on one set of toes and you pick the right foot up or the left foot. Maybe you bring both feet up off of the mat and hold here for as long as you can. When you're ready to come back down, you'll just bring the feet down to the mat. The heels turn in, the toes turn out. And this is Yogi Squat, Malasana. So the butt falls down towards the floor. The hands come into heart center. And the spine, the back is really nice and tall. Let's work through one more crow pose. If you couldn't get it the first time, again, that is okay. If you feel like you're getting it or you did get it, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So we're gonna bring the hands down to the floor, bend the legs, bend the arms rather, knees outside the triceps, looking forward, finding that one spot. Start to lean the heart, the chest forward. And this is as far as you can get with both toes still on the ground. You're still working that strength in the shoulders, in the arms to eventually maybe lift one foot off and then maybe both. Pulling the heels in towards the body and focusing less about trying to push your entire body weight away from the floor and more just finding that bend in the arms to balance on your hands. Really nice work. Bring the feet back down to the mat if you haven't already. Turn the heels and toes out. Find that Yogi Squat. Hands to heart center. Really nice work. Let's bring the hands down to the floor. Pressing through the heels, lengthen through the legs, hips go up towards the sky. We're gonna walk our feet in just a little bit closer, turning the toes forward, and then bend the legs so the butt comes down a little bit lower. You're gonna lift the left toes and slide the left hand under the left foot, and then same with the right hand under the right foot. Look forward a little bit, lengthening the spine, and then pull the head down towards the floor. If you can't get the full bind of the hands underneath the feet, then it's perfectly okay to take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes, pulling the head down towards the floor, bending the elbows out towards the side walls. Good, nice work. Release the bind of the feet. Inhale is our halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Either walk the hands out forward or the feet back. Come back into your downward facing dog. From there, we're gonna take the right leg up to the sky. Pull the right knee in towards the right elbow. Give your right elbow a tap with the right knee. Three-legged dog. Right leg extends back to the sky, nice and tall. Pull the right knee back in, warrior one. Place the right foot inside the hands. Drop the left heel down. Inhale, the arms open overhead to the sky. And then opening to warrior two, you're looking forward over the right fingertips. The arms are going long and the left toes are turning out to the left side of your mat. And notice that what the right knee wants to do is it wants to drop in, right? Those hips want to move together, but to open the hips up, I want you to think of extending the right knee in the same direction as those right toes, as that right arm forward, rolling the outer edge of the right hip down, bending the hips down and pressing into both feet. Good, take the right forearm to the right thigh and extend the left arm overhead. This is extended side angle pose. Rolling the left rib cage up towards the sky, crown of the head forward. Keep a big bend in the right leg, reverse your warrior. Take the right hand up and back, the left arm just dangles down towards the floor. We'll windmill our arms down now, placing the left hand inside of the right foot, roll onto the left toes, and then extend the right arm up to the sky. Lunge twist. Both hands now inside the right foot. Turn the right toes out wide. Bend the left leg, dropping the knee down, untuck the toes. Find your runner's lunge position. Taking a few breaths to just check in. Maybe that movement got the heart beating a little bit quicker. Start to walk up onto your tall arms. Turn the right toes to the center. Hands can stay inside the right leg, or maybe both hands surround the right leg. Half split, slide the hips back, flex the right foot up. And then walking the hands forward, bending the right leg, side plank. Left hand is under the left shoulder, wrist right under the shoulder. And then either staying on your left knee, the right leg comes behind you, right hand to the sky, so the shoulders are in line with one another and you're pressing the left hips away from the floor. The left tricep, the left elbow, rotates in towards side body. If you're feeling really strong and you get on the outer edge of the left foot, that is another variation of side plank pose. But again, if you need the knee, use it, modify. Roll the right hand down towards the floor. We'll take our first vinyasa of practice. So either on the toes or dropping down to the knees, elbows into side body, lower chaturanga, tops of the feet or the knees, press the heart up, lengthen the arms, draw the shoulders back, upward facing dog. And then hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg up and back behind you long, three-legged dog. Left knee comes to the left elbow, shoulders roll over the wrist. Extend the left leg back to the sky. Draw the knee forward, placing the left foot inside the hands. Warrior one, ground the right heel, lift the arms overhead high. Open to warrior two. Remember to check in with that knee. If it's dropping in towards the center of your mat, keep the leg nice and strong. Outer edge of that left thigh rolling down towards the floor. Arms extended long, shoulders relax away from the ears. Good, left forearm to left thigh, right arm overhead, extended side angle. Keep a big bend in the front leg. Then the left arm reaches up and back for peaceful warrior. Windmill the arms down, right hand down to the mat, left arm to the sky on the right toes, lunge twist. Both hands inside the left foot, drop the right knee down, turn the left toes out for your runner's lunge. Slowing it down for 4 more breaths. Walk up onto tall arms, turn the left foot center of your mat, surround the left leg, slide the hips back, half splits. And then bend the left leg, right hand under the right shoulder, staying on the right knee, left leg can come behind you, left arm to the sky, or full variation of the pose, outer edge of the right foot. Stay for 3, 2, draw the right tricep into side body, left hand to the floor, square the shoulders, square the hips, use the toes and the knees, lower chaturanga, tops of the feet, press the heart forward, upward facing dog, and then hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's find our seat, dropping the knees down to the floor, extending the legs out in front of you long. We're going to ground our sit bones. Inhale the arms overhead high. And exhale, fold over your legs. The hands can just rest, arms rest outside the legs. Or if you want to just lightly grab for the feet, if you have the flexibility to do it, then feel free. And we'll just close off our practice here. In fact, if you have hold of the feet, why don't you just bring the arms next to side body. And let the chin fall towards the chest. The upper body, just stay relaxed. And then when you're ready to, you can take a few more breaths in this forward fold. Start making your way onto your back, into your final resting pose. Heels to the corners of your mat. Arms outstretched long, palms to the sky. Staying here as long as you'd like, as long as your day allows for. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.